And welcome to another exciting episode of Job with the GMs. My name is Jim Meyer, broker associate at Remax Gold. Now you have a friend in the real estate business. I've got my good buddy Jim Filippi from the Filippi Law Group. I have referred him a ton of business. None of those clients have ever gone to jail. We've got Jim T. Chong, the walk star, in the house. Jim, what's going on?
I wanted to ask you real quick. I've been dying to know. Personally, I almost lost sleep over there. What's in your mug and cup today?
This is my coffee. It's bought and paid for, just like my elected officials. Okay, we're going to ask Jim Filippi a question. Jim, who is Jim Filippi?
That's a great question. I mean, that's one of those burning questions I think everybody sits around and just ponders on a nightly basis, right?
There's no doubt.
Luckily, you have me on the show today because that is my favorite subject. And so, Jim is I shouldn't talk about myself in the third person. Jim is not a guy that talks about himself in the third person.
Oh, don't just, I'm glad you continued because Jim is not a guy. That's for this generation, but probably not a topic we're addressing right now. Anyway.
Yeah, exactly. No, I am, I've gotten to where I've gotten by a very untraditional path. And I like to, to use all of those experiences that got me to where I'm at to provide hands down the best legal representation anybody can get. I literally want to be a beacon for the legal industry. If you look at my firm mission statement, vision statement, goals, it all centers around providing the best legal experience that a client can have. And that not just is just, being the best, courtroom advocate, being the best legal researcher or drafter of documents. It's also making sure a client understands what's going on. I think it's an attorney's job to be a bit of an educator when it comes to making sure clients are fully apprised of what's going on and not just being, the typical nasty bedside manner that, unfortunately people have come accustomed to when dealing with attorneys. And so I hope that, my day-to-day travels, I am constantly finding ways so that I can convey the true sentiment that I do actually care about my clients and making sure that they get what they need. And, sometimes I'm successful, sometimes I'm not successful in that message, but as long as everybody sees this or, talks to me, hopefully I'm doing something that lets them know that I care.
That's wonderful. And maybe tomorrow we'll come back and talk about how we can refer you some business.
Sounds great to me.
Will you guys come back tomorrow?
Absolutely.
All right. See you guys next time.